Our family started skiing when the kids were really young, and skiing was just a great family sport.
My mom and dad always said that, they only had 2 kids because they wanted to be able to fit us on the quad as a family.
Kelly started skiing when she was about 4 years old, and she started racing when she was 7.
She always had a desire to go fast. Maybe it's a family trait, but she picked it up for sure.
When I grew up, skiing was a huge part of our lives. It was just something that we loved and we loved to do together. The ski team at Middlebury is incredible. They became my best friends, and they still are today.
We started dating the end of our freshman year. She was always smiling, always happy, always upbeat. Nothing really got her down. I remember the week before her injury. She was coming in with a lot of potential. She was skiing really well. She was certainly, I think, skiing as fast as she ever had.
Saturday was a cold day, perfect conditions.
I skied the top half of the course perfectly. I felt like I couldn't have skied it any better, and I was doing really well. And I don't know exactly what happened. I remember coming down and coming over a knoll.
And as she went by me, her ski caught on something and she got spun around backwards, and there she went down the hill and off the side. I put my camera down for a second and I just saw her helmet rolling down the hill.
And I get down there and I look at her and I know right then that this is not just an injury, this is something serious.
I was laying in a hospital bed. I had a tube down my throat so I couldn't talk, and my family was standing around me, and I was just saying, what happened? I had broken my back, which caused a spinal cord injury. I had a fractured vertebrae in my neck. I had several broken ribs and a collapsed lung.
And I remember them sitting down and saying it's highly unlikely that she's gonna walk again.
And you just start to come to grips with it, and you just say, okay, this is what we have, let's move forward.
I felt like I'm never gonna be able to be an athlete again. I'm never gonna be able to do these things that I love again. And that was really devastating for me. But when I learned about adaptive sports, I learned that that's not the case. And I learned that there are so many things that I can still do.
One day we went for a hand cycle ride for the first time, and I actually got on a hand cycle and Kelly got on and we rode around. I said, okay, this isn't bad, this is fun.
It was amazing to have that feeling again. It was like the classic, wind in your hair, breathing hard, all of that kind of stuff that I so missed and felt like I wasn't going to have anymore. After I left rehab, my goal was to get back to my life before. So I went back to Middlebury and graduated on time with my original class. I got married. I had a baby a few years ago. There's a lot that I've been able to do, and I really honestly feel like my life today is not that different than it would have been if I didn't have my accident.
The love for an active lifestyle is universal. There are 12,000 new spinal cord injuries every year, and for the percentage of that population that really wants to find their identity again through being active, but are finding the emotional and financial barriers to being able to do it, that's who the Kelly Brush Foundation wants to be there for.
Whether or not you were an athlete before, it can really open your mind up to things that you can still do and what's still possible. We're now helping hundreds of people every year across the country buy adaptive sports equipment. We're getting people out doing any sport that they want to do and allowing people to be active.
Getting that grant gave me the opportunity to be a regular skier again.
It's incredible what the Kelly Brush Foundation does. This adaptive equipment changes lives. Not just our lives, but our families' lives. My whole family gets to go out for bike rides.
It's propelled me to do things in my life I never thought I'd be able to do. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I can honestly say that. Thank you so much for changing my life.
Awesome. The Kelly Brush Foundation is just continuing to grow, and that's our goal. We just want to be able to help more people get out, be active, engage with their lives, their family, and their friends. That's why I love doing this, and that's why I think we're making such an important impact.